Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Dynasty 3890 here with another MLB 16 The Show video. It is Friday, May 27th. It's a Friday. That means there's new rosters, so let's get right into it. Let's look at the new players that were added, and let's take a look at some of the changes in overall. So we're going to go sort by position. Now, this week actually wasn't a whole lot. There are some relatively larger downgrades, but not really any changes, for instance, from a gold to a diamond or a diamond to a gold, but there was a couple silvers that went to a gold and vice versa. So let's take a look at some of these cards. So first off, let's take a look at some starting pitchers, or just pitchers in general. Some names here. Vince Velasquez went up again. He's now an 82. He started off as a bronze, so he's slowly going up this year, getting close to a gold. Sam Dyson went up 2. He's the infamous guy who gave up the home run to Jose Bautista, if you did not know, last year in the ALDS in Game 5. He's now a silver. Hector Neris, closer for setup man for the Phillies. There's the closer. Gomez each got upgrades. Neris, though, is now a silver card. Continue looking at some pitchers. Keuchel went down only 1. That would go down more. I mean, he's really struggling this year. ERA almost at 6. However, Sonny Gray went down 2. His ERA is 5.91. I think he's on the DL now, so I don't think he'll get any more downgrades until he's back healthy. Matson, also on the A's, went down from a gold to a silver. As you can see, he hasn't pitched that bad this year, but I think he might have also, I don't think he changed positions. I think it was just the hits, walks, and Ks per nine all went down a little bit. Even though he hasn't pitched that poorly this year, but he has only 14 strikeouts and 20 innings pitched. He does have 7 walks, which is not that good, so that's where it hurt him. His whip is at 1.33. Samardzija did get an upgrade. People are thinking he might get a gold. He went up only 1, so he's an 84, just short of it. If he keeps having a couple more good weeks, I could see him getting an upgrade. He only got an upgrade in walks per 9. His K per 9, I think, could get an upgrade. He has 62 and 71 innings. I think it should be a little higher than 66, but that's just my personal opinion. Continuing on with pitchers, Matt Harvey took the biggest hit of the day for pitchers. All these big-time pitchers. -3, really struggling this year. It's all about his velocity. But they did not change that. They only changed hits, Ks, walks, and home runs. They all took a dive, especially home runs went down -8, and hits went down -9. But he does have 44 strikeouts and 53 and a third, so that's not that good. I'm surprised it's at 73. Like, that's worse than we just looked at before here with Samardzija for his rate, but his K per 9 is higher, which is kind of odd. Drew Storen took a hit, went from a silver to a bronze. On the rest of these on this page are really not that important. And then Sean Tolson went a -9, went from an 80 to a 71. He has really struggled this year at 16 innings. He has an ERA north of 10, a whip of 2. They actually hurt his control, which is something that you don't see often, but they killed him in home runs and hits per 9, bad in strikeouts, and -4 in walks per 9. Let's move on to some position players. We're going to go first. Let's go to catchers. Not many changes, but there are big ones. Jonathan Lucroy is now a gold, one of the better live series catchers to use because of his contact tool, and he has really solid fielding at 85. Not much power, even though power versus rating went up 12 to a 63. Good contact, nearly 80 for both. He's hitting 280 this year. He does have 6 dingers, so he's playing really well. Like I said, solid fielding at 85. You wish the arm strength was a little higher, but not a bad card to use at catcher. Yadier Molina went up 1. They added 8 contact for versus righty, but they subtracted 4 versus lefty. They did add 9 discipline. His fielding stats stay the same, which makes him a great card. And then Russell Martin got a -3. Really struggling this year. Just hit his first couple home runs in the year, but he's in 178, so they killed him in contact. He was an 84. He is now an 81, so he took a big dive there. But he seems to be picking up a little bit recently. Hopefully he can turn that around, maybe get his overall back where he was before. For first baseman, we're only going to really look at Teixeira. Really struggling this year. He's always been a slow starter, but it's almost Memorial Day. He is still struggling. So he got a -5 contact versus right, -7 and -6 power versus right and left, respectively. +4 contact versus left. So they did up that. However, he is now a bronze. He was a silver. He is now a bronze card for Teixeira. Still not an awful card because he still does have 87 power, which is not bad with 87 fielding at first base. If you're rocking a very, very budget team, not a bad option there, especially against right-handed pitchers, because he does have that power. Moving on to second base, Brock Holt did not get any attributes changed. However, he moved from left field to second base. That's why he's on this. Daniel Murphy finally got that upgrade, killing it this year, almost hitting 400. He got that upgrade. He is now a gold card. Daniel Murphy is now a gold. 88 contact versus right, 78 contact versus left. Got an increase in power. He does have 7 home runs this year. A dip in vision and a dip in discipline because his on base is only 422 with a 393 average. He's barely walking, so that's why there's a hit in that. Steven Pierce changed his position to second base, so his overall changed. I've said before this card he was a great first baseman. When I do my second base tiers, I'll include him on that as well because you can use him at both. As you can see, he has very good stats, especially for a second baseman. Those are very good hitting stats. Yagvandis Solarte got an upgrade, and that was just an upgrade overall, but that was just due again to a change of position. And Howie Kendrick got killed this week, especially in contact, -12 versus right and -10 versus left-handed pitchers. Moving on to third base, Valencia for the A's got an upgrade. Big one for him is contact versus right because he kills lefties. He now has a good contact versus righties, but then he took a big hit in power versus righty, but then he took a better upgrade in power versus lefty. Overall, he got a +3. Not a bad option. Now, he's a little more level, especially for power. And then his especially for contact and his power are both kind of the same. However, the power versus right did take a big dip, but not a bad option. He's now a silver, and David Wright took a -1. He has been struggling this year, hitting only .226, and you could see that they took a contact hit on him with a -7 versus right and a -5 versus left. Looking at shortstops real quick, Diaz for the Cardinals been playing out of his mind this year, hitting .320 almost. Again, not a great on-base percentage for his average, so he took a hit in discipline, but he's hitting so well they did up his contact and his power versus right. He is still a bronze, however. Alexi Ramirez took a -5, big hit in contact. He is still a silver, however. Moving on to left field, Chris Young for the Red Sox got an upgrade because he changed positions. Geyer got a +1. Again, that was just a change in position. Kiss Coughlin, again, change in position. Soler -4. He actually has been struggling this year. It's in only 200 about, but he doesn't have a good on-base percentage for hitting so low at 298. So he did get an up in discipline. However, his contact and power all took a hit. Matt Holliday, he took another hit. This isn't due to a change in position. This is due because he's been struggling this year, and he's only hitting 236 with 7 dingers. Blake Swihart moved from catcher to left, so he took an overall hit. However, it is a good, that's good for him because he will move back to catcher. Once he does move back, he will have a secondary position as outfield, which will make his card a little better, especially if he hits better. We'll see. He's playing between minors and majors right now. Moving on to center field, Marcelo Ozuna got a +3, killing it this year with a 337 average, a 384 on base, a 593 slugging. Got a big boost in, not big, but a solid boost in power and contact versus rights and left. He is now a silver. Ian Desmond moved from center to left. Did not change his overall. Delano DeShields Jr. took a -3. He's still a bronze, however. He's been struggling with contact, so he took a hit in contact and vision and discipline. Moving on to right field to end it off, Jay Bruce got an upgrade of 3, especially a big one in power versus right, a +13. Did lose -7 in discipline, but did gain a little bit of contact, but a +3 overall. And Billy Burns went from a silver to a bronze just from the change of position from center to right. Well, that's going to be it, guys. We went over all the cards. If you have any other questions about them, feel free to put it in the comments down below. I'll try to answer anything you have. If you guys did enjoy this video, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. And that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.